Not night.
Yeah.
We'll manage.
We knew what you meant.
Night somewhere.
It's night somewhere.
Night somewhere. Okay. All right. So we're going to bring our palms together, center of the chest, and place them right here at the heart center. And inhale deeply, take the breath in through the nose, take it all the way down to the bottom of your lungs, fill the belly, expand into the rib cage, fill the chest, shoulders relax, fill up through the neck lock in place, pull back on the chin a little bit, fill up through the top of the head, and exhale, letting the tension go. Push the air all the way out through the nose. Pull the navel all the way back. Release all the tension into the breath. Again, inhale deeply. Exhale, letting the tension go. Now we'll inhale deeply to begin. Deep breath. Again. Inhale and exhale. Okay, so today we're going to be working on the upper body, the chest, neck, and shoulder area. This area of the body is where subconsciously we store a lot of tension. All the negativity in our lives, all the self-doubt, all the fears, all the worries. We carry the weight of the world on our shoulders type of dynamic. That's what gets locked in all this upper chest, neck, and shoulder area. So your ability to release that and get the energy flowing is tremendously beneficial. It's beneficial because, one, it's going to increase blood flow to the brain. I learned in physiology class that if you cut back on the circulation of oxygen to the brain, you're going to feel depressed. It's a physiological fact. It's not even psychological. It's physiologically and psychologically true. So it kind of helps you to work out all that stuff so you're not relying on antidepressant drugs, which are highly addictive. Part of the problem we have in America is that people are so caught up with medications, that they get addicted to these opioids and all these other different things in society, and doctors prescribe them, and everything has a pill as a solution. But we try to use natural dynamics of the flow of energy within the human body to create the effects that we want to have, so that we are totally in control of ourselves without all the side effects and everything else. The second thing that happens is, if the lymph fluid in your body does not get a chance to fully circulate, we move plenty of circulation in our legs as we walk around, and you might move it up a little bit, but it's in this upper body. If it doesn't get circulated back into your blood system underneath the collarbones here, then your lymph system gets backed up and clogged. If it gets clogged, all these lymph nodes, these sensitive spots you have throughout your whole body, you can always find these little sensitive spots, especially up in the upper chest and shoulder area. There's always these little tweaky points on you. Those lymph nodes are what send feedback to the brain of what's going on in that part of the body. They're sort of like the weather stations. If you go to a website, they have all these different weather stations to give feedback to what's going on in that area. So if your lymph system isn't getting the proper feedback to the brain, your body doesn't have the capability of producing the right antibodies to help you to fight off most viruses and bacteria, infections, and everything else. So it helps us keep you healthy by getting that lymph fluid to move, clear it out, get it back into the blood system, because the lymph system's where you dump all your junk. All the dead cells that die off throughout the day get dumped into the lymph system. All the dead viruses and bacteria get dumped into the lymph system. The lymph system is that watery fluid that's, when you cut yourself, you'll get blood, but you also get that little watery fluid. That's the lymph fluid. And you have 3 times as much lymph fluid, but you don't have a pump for it like the heart pumps the blood. So you have to move the muscles to get that to go. So this upper body yoga set's going to help you to do that. You don't have to stay in cross-legged position for this yoga set if you want to have your legs up. You can sit in a chair for this yoga set if you're more comfortable doing that. All these different things are possible. Okay, so we're going to start by interlacing our hands into Venus lock. For men, it's right over left. For women, it's left over right. It deals with the polarity of energies. Point your index finger, elbows locked straight, arms straight up, and just lean back a little bit like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Begin inhaling and exhaling through puckered lips with a whistle. Try to get those arms up straight as best you can and lean back a little bit. Keep the head straight in line with the spine. If you can't whistle, that's okay. Keep the head straight. You don't want the head up and back. You want the head straight, neck lock in place. Keep the eyes closed. Focus within. Concentrate on the sound of the whistle inside the center of your brain. You should be a little off center, so lean back just a little bit. more minute. Do your best. This is your proverbial glass ceiling that you've put on your consciousness. You're basically breaking up and you're penetrating that glass ceiling, and so you can express yourself in your enlightened self. You're bringing the energy up through this resistance that you're feeling. Inhale deeply through the nose, full deep breath. Fill the belly, expand into the rib cage, fill the chest, up through the neck, neck lock in place, up to the top of the head, up to the fingertip. Inhale some more. Stretch up. Apply the root lock, base of the spine, squeeze tight, pull in the navel point, your belly button, focus at the brow point. Brings the energy up the spine. It's called root lock or Molban. And exhale, relax the arms down. It always feels good to let go. Inhale deeply. Exhale, keep the shoulders relaxed. Shoulders, remember, keep that chin tucked slightly. Drop the chin down. Inhale. If you drop your head up and back, you pinch off the upper part of the spine under the base of the skull. Exhale. Okay. Let me get a little music going here now that we're done whistling. Okay, now again, you're going to interlace your fingers into Venus lock, depending on your gender. And you're going to bring the hands in front of the heart center like this, palms facing away from you. As you inhale, you're going to extend the arms all the way out, straighten the elbows, and then extend a little further, get some movement in the shoulder blades. Then you exhale back to the heart center. And continue inhaling out. Stretch out as far as you can. Keep the spine straight. Keep the head neck lock in place. Exhale back to the heart center. Keep that heart center elevated. And continue inhaling out. And exhaling back. Breathe long and deep. The breath is the driving force behind the yoga. The exercises channel the energy of the breath. That's what the yoga's for. That breath contains prana, life force energy. It's not the oxygen in the breath, it's that spark within the atom. That's what you're working with, the blueprint of the universe, that cosmic dance of neutrons, protons, electrons, and all those subparticles doing their cosmic dance. Each one of them has its own little dance party, and you've got trillions of them. So you got this massive dance of the universe going on within you, and you're trying to channel that energy, circulating it to different parts of the body to help open up, bring the light of the universe into it. And as you exhale, you're doing the opposite. You're creating apana. Apana is the elimination process, learning how to let stuff go, release it out, physically, mentally, spiritually. It's a balance between taking in this life force energy and letting the stuff go as you exhale. Inhale out, full deep breath. Hold the breath, and now bring the arms up overhead. palms to the ceiling. Keep the elbows locked straight. Still holding the breath. Come back to parallel. Exhale to the chest. So we've added a second part to this. Inhale out. Full deep breath. Bring the arms up overhead as you hold the breath. Bring it back down to parallel. Exhale to the chest. And continue. Try to fully extend your arms so those elbows lock straight. Break up that fascia. None of us are fascists. But that fascia is that shrink wrap, stiffening coating that gets around muscles that aren't used very much. If the body doesn't use it, the body starts putting this fascia around it. And you want to keep breaking that up so that you have full use of all your faculties of your body. That's why you breathe long and deep into that lower abdominal area, because if you get that fascia too thick and you've never breathed into your lower abdominal area, then you're never going to be able to take a deep breath later on in life, because that fascia becomes so hard it's almost impossible to break it up. Might have to go to a Rolfer or something like that to break up all that stuff, and that's a rarely intense, painful process. Use it so you don't lose it. That's what you're trying to do here. Breaking it up so you get access to your upper levels of your consciousness here. 30 more seconds. The focus within. Take your time. There's no hurry. We're doing it with long, deep breathing. What's your hurry? Stretch up. Take your time so the body gets a chance to feel the dynamics of the stretch. Last time. Inhale out. Hold the breath. Bring the arms up overhead. Palms to the ceiling. Inhale some more. Stretch up. Inhale some more. Stretch. Hold the breath and apply that root lock. Squeeze tight, base of the spine. Pull in the navel. Focus brow point. Feel the energy. Back down to parallel. Exhale to the chest. And relax the arms down. Inhale deeply. Full deep breath. This is going to help expand your lung capacity as well. That's important too. Exhale, letting the tension go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now we're going to extend our arms out to the side about 45 degrees, a little bit above horizon, as if you're going to give somebody a long-lost friend or relative a giant bear hug. You have the arms out like this. Take that full deep breath. And then with great tension, make your hands into fists. Tighten every muscle in the body and pull it with great tension into the chest. Squeeze tight, legs, arms back, chest, face, everything. And exhale when you release the chest. And continue. Out all your anger and frustration, push it out. And continue. This is very good for your lymphs because you're squeezing all the muscles, getting that lymph fluid to move, circulate. You're going to feel some heat in the body. Keep the focus within. I have to keep my eyes open, make sure nobody cheats. One last time. Inhale, extend the arms out. Full deep breath. Inhale some more. More. Now with great tension, pull it in. Tight, everything tight. Finish. And exhale, relax the arms down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. Okay, let's interlock these fingers again in Venus lock. This time bring the hands behind the neck. Try to keep the head straight as much as possible. You're going to inhale and extend the arms up, palms towards the ceiling. Straighten the elbows and then stretch up a little bit. Get that movement in the shoulder blades. Exhale, back down behind the neck and continue. Breathe into it. Remember, the breath contains that life force energy. When you stretch, you're helping to direct the energy of the breath into those areas where you're feeling the tension. Use your mental focus. Your mind is like a laser. It helps to direct and channel energy. So if you're consciously projecting the energy into those areas, it's a much more effective exercise than if you're just kind of wondering what you're going to have for dinner. Take your time. That stretching the fingers and in the wrists is very beneficial as well. You're opening up these channels of energy. The flow of meridian flow lines run through the fingers and the arms, throughout the body. They stimulate different parts of the brain. That's what you're doing when you're moving around like this. Different glands are stimulated as well. 30 more seconds. Now inhale one last time. Extend the arms up, palms towards the ceiling. Inhale some more. Stretch up. Inhale some more. Hold the breath now and apply the root lock. Squeeze tight, base of the spine. Pull in the navel. Focus brow point. Bring that energy up from the base of the spine, up through the higher channels of your third eye point. Exhale, relax the arms down. It always feels good to just let it go after that. Inhale deeply. Full deep breath. Remember, heart center elevated, shoulders relaxed, neck lock in place. Exhale, letting the tension go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, this is the last time. We're going to bring our hands up again like this. Point the index finger. Elbows locked straight. Arms hugging the ears if you can. As best you can. We're going to inhale, twist left. Exhale, twist right. It's not very comfortable. Breathe powerfully. Let the breath help you to process the energy and work with the tension. Drill your way up into your higher consciousness. Keep stretching up as if you're drilling your way into your higher consciousness. Keep the elbows locked straight. Come on, I'm over 70. And keep those elbows locked straight. Give yourself a chance. It gets into some of those hard to reach areas that you normally don't have access to break up the tension. Powerful breath. Heavy breathing is very much encouraged. Focus up at the brow point while you're doing this. This is going to reconstitute your arc line. That's that energy field that runs from one shoulder up over the top of your crown chakra over to the other shoulder. It's that halo effect. Build that illuminated energy up into your 5th, 6th, and 7th chakras. They often show saints and holy people and gurus with a halo of light around their heads because they have full access to this energy. They've gone through and released from their subconscious, and they have direct access to this flow of the universe flowing through them. Give yourself a chance. 30 more seconds. Finish strong. The resistance you're feeling is your ego saying, "You can't do this. I don't want to do this." Just do the best you can, but don't give in to that ego. Ego is an acronym for edging God out of the situation. EGO. Last time, inhale to the center, full deep breath. Stretch up, apply the root lock, squeeze tight, base of the spine, pull in the navel, focus brow point. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And exhale, relax down. Inhale deeply. Exhale, letting the tension go. It feels so good to let that tension go. Inhale, full deep breath. Should be warming up a little bit. You're just sitting there, but you're warming up. Keep that chin tucked slightly. Drop it down. There you go. Inhale. Exhale. You can create challenges for yourself. You don't have to climb a mountain. You can climb your own sense of resistance, of tension within the body. That's what you're doing here. You're creating the challenge within. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, we're going to interlace the fingers like this again, but this is going to be a lot easier. Right here at the heart center, palms down. Keep those forearms parallel to the ground. You're going to inhale and bring that elbows up so you keep a straight line up to the brow point. Full deep breath. And then slowly exhale back down to the heart center. It's like a gauge. As you're filling up the lungs, it slowly rises up to the brow point. Full deep breath. As you exhale, it floats back down to the heart center. And continue. The palms facing down. You don't want them out. You want them straight up and down. It's like you're drawing energy from the earth, bringing it up through the heart center, up through the throat chakra, up to the brow point. Your hands are like antennas. They bring in energy, they give off energy. You know, sort of like your satellite dish on your house, where you have 2 satellites right here in your hands. Keep the breath flowing long and deep. The Breath is a tremendous healing agent. If you keep bringing in that fresh air into your life in all areas of the body. What we do in a yoga class is we try to break up some of those locked in residual tension areas that you normally don't address, so that you get that flow through feeling in the various parts of the body that probably haven't felt that in quite some time, if ever, that you can remember. Okay, last time. Inhale up to the brow point, full deep breath. Inhale some more, hold the posture. Straight line from elbow to elbow. Inhale some more. Hold the breath, and again, apply the root lock. Focus at the brow point. Squeeze tight, base of the spine, pull in the navel. Focus brow point. And exhale, relax down. And inhale deeply. Exhale, letting the tension go. Inhale, keep the shoulders relaxed, elbows relaxed. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now bring your hands up onto your shoulders if you can. I'm getting old. I can't grab the shoulders. Fingers to the front, thumbs to the back. The important thing is keep the elbows up. You're going to inhale, twist left, exhale, twist right. Turn the head from shoulder to shoulder. Keep elevating the spine, stretching the spine up as you do this. Keep your head level. You don't want the head up and back. You want it level-headed. Turn from shoulder to shoulder. Chin to one shoulder, then turn it to the other shoulder on the exhale. This helps to lubricate those pads between the vertebrae. That's critical. Each one of those vertebrae have a little pad that's a disc. And it has to stay soft, spongy, and springy from being moist with spinal fluid. If it dries out and crumbles like a dried out sponge, you can break it in parts, crumble it up. You don't want that. You don't want it hard. You want it soft and spongy. By doing that, you maintain the health of your spine. You won't have chronic back pain as much. If you do this, you won't get bone on bone. This also helps to move the residual tension. Now, if you can't do that, just put your hands on top of your head and do it this way. Adapt it accordingly. Few more seconds now. Focus at the brow point, powerful breath. Circulate the energy throughout your body. Inhale to the center, full deep breath. Exhale, relax the arms down. Inhale and exhale. Now, hands resting on the knees. You're going to inhale and push the shoulders up as high as you can. And the key to this exercise is let the shoulders drop as you exhale. Inhale, push them up. Exhale, let them drop. Keep the chin level. Keep the head straight. This helps to really break up that upper body tension. Get as much movement as you can in those shoulders. Put the effort into pushing them up. And don't try to control the drop. Some of you are very cautiously letting your shoulders come down. Let it go. Let it drop. It's going to be okay. Keep the head straight. Don't let your head drop up and back. Keep the chin tucked slightly. Straight spine throughout this. This helps to really move that lymph fluid back into the bloodstream. Clears out that lymph system. Really helps you to activate that immune system. Little kids like to call this the choo-choo train exercise. You know how a choo-choo train goes. Keep the head straight. Some of you got your head up and back. Keep the head straight. Tuck in the chin slightly. You don't want it up like this. You want it straight. Last few seconds now. Infuse that energy of the breath into that upper chest, neck, and shoulder area. And inhale. As you exhale, let the tension go. Inhale, bring the shoulders up, full deep breath. Stretch up the spine, inhale some more. Stretch up, inhale some more. Tuck in the chin now, chin to the chest, inhale some more. Hold the breath, apply the root lock, squeeze tight, pull in the navel, focus, brow point. Feel the heat or energy, let it circulate. It's healing energy going through the body. And exhale, relax down. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, last exercise. I'll give you the side view because some of you are not familiar with this exercise. It's called spinal flex. So you're holding on to your shins or your knees. You inhale, you roll the hips forward as you elevate the heart center. Keep the shoulders relaxed. As you exhale, just roll back on the hips. Inhale forward, exhale back. Again, use your mental focus. Direct the energy of the breath where you're feeling the tension. Keep the head level. This is not a bobblehead exercise. Keep the head straight as you're doing this. Flex from the shoulders down to the base of the spine. Keep the focus within. When your eyes are open, 70% is paying attention to what's going on out here. You want to focus on what's going on inside. Only about 30% is paying attention to what's going on inside. But when the eyes are closed, you're really diving deep within that inner universe of yourself. That's who you're really trying to pay attention to. Penetrate the areas of tension you're feeling with the breath. As you exhale, let the tension go. Last few seconds now. Focus at the brow point. Circulate the energy throughout your body. Powerful breath. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. This moves the spinal fluid up and down the spine, up into the brain as well. Helps clear the mind. They actually did some research at UCLA back in the 70s. And it showed that this exercise increases the brain waves for clarity of thought. Inhale, straight spine, shoulders relax, elevated heart center, full deep breath, neck lock in place. Drop the chin down, keep the head spine straight, hold the straight spine, keep the chin tucked slightly, there you go. And exhale, letting the tension go, keep the straight spine. Last time, inhale deeply. And exhale. Okay, now just come lying down on your back, and Raj Palkar here will help you to transport yourself
Is there a difference between breathing through just and out your nose versus breathing in and out of your mouth?
yeah, because you're bypassing these upper chakras when you breathe that way.
So through your nose, in and out
That's what we try to do in Kundalini Yoga. There are times when we'll breathe in and out through the mouth.
okay.
It's not that we never do. Throughout these basic yoga sets, we in and out through, because that takes it up through the sinuses and stimulates this whole frontal lobe of the brain. When you breathe through the mouth, you're bypassing out. You're not. I'm going to still do a meditation after the relaxation. So we'll do about 5. We'll do it till 5 after, about 8 or 10 minutes here. We're not hard and fast on the rules here. People are kind of late sometimes. Palms facing up, receptive pose. Try not to cross your legs. You short circuit your systems if you cross your legs. It confuses your nervous system. Let your weight of your body release into the floor. Let the energy circulate as you take it in through every cell of your body from head to toe. As you exhale, let the tension go throughout every cell of your body. Your skin works like a third lung. And just let yourself absorb and release the body's tensions, worries, cares, whatever is going on. The sounds of the bowls will help you to do that as well. The vibratory energy of the meditative bowls. wiggle your toes. And exhale, inhale, rotate your ankles and your wrists. And exhale, inhale, stretch the arms overhead, stretch out the spine onto the floor, stretch, 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 stretch. Inhale some more and stretch, stretch. Give yourself a chance to feel that growth within your being. Exhale, release the tension. Inhale, rub the soles of the feet, palms of the hands together. And exhale. Now extend the legs down. And then bend one leg at the knee and turn that knee over the other leg. And just stretch out your hip to the side on the inhale. Exhale, back to the center. Inhale, stretch to the other side. Exhale, back to the center. Now inhale, pull the knees into the chest, wrap the hands around the knees, pull them in tight, stretch out that lower back. Pull it in tight. Exhale, back off from the tension. Again, inhale, pull the knees in to the chest as best you can, stretch out that lower back. Exhale, back off from the tension. Now begin rocking from side to side, back and forth. Loosen up that lower back. Now begin rocking forwards and backwards and rock yourself up to a sitting position. Okay, we're going to finish with a nice meditation. I was listening to Yogi Bhajan, one of his lectures today, and he really basically explained what we're trying to do in this Aquarian age. You know, throughout history, we've always had the different religions to get us to be a certain way, but the Aquarian age is to really tune into yourself and let that light within you, that pure light within you that we sing at the end of class, to guide you on your way. And the only way you can do that is if that all love surround you. All love can only surround you is if you truly love yourself, appreciate yourself. So the whole dynamic of doing the yoga, doing all this, is to appreciate the wonders of the universe that are flowing inside yourself. You have trillions of blueprints of the universe. Every atom is a blueprint of the universe. Every atom has that cosmic dance going on. You have trillions of them going on. So it's up to you to appreciate, be grateful, and focus on the dynamics of the wonder within yourself, and let that be your guiding light, the pure light within you to guide you on your way. So he talked about the mantra Aung San Wahe Guru. Aung San Wahe Guru. I believe at one of our other classes I sent you out a recording of him chanting this. I'll send it out again. Make sure your name's on the email list. I brought over some more pens, so if you weren't able to sign in before class, sign your name and your email if I don't have it, so that you can get this information. I will also send you a video link so you can watch the video of the lecture on your tablet or your smartphone or your computer, so you can get an idea of what he's talking about, the meaning of life. But basically, the mantra Aung San Waiguru means the dynamic, loving energy of the infinite source of all is dancing within every cell and is present in my every limb. My individual consciousness merges with the universal consciousness. That's what Aung San Wa He Guru meet. Okay? That's what we're doing. This mantra expresses a universal truth. Repeating it creates a thought which gradually guides the psyche to adjust itself. It reconnects every fragmented projection of the psyche, each separated part of the body, and synchronizes the finite sense of self to the infinite oneness. The act of rejoining the separated parts is the quintessential act of healing. Under attack, under war, under pressures of fear, this meditation keeps us together, conscious and ready to act. It brings the inner peacefulness that comes only from the touch and scope of spirit. Okay. If you want to play during this, you're more than welcome to, or you can just... All right, so what you're going to do is you just sit comfortably, elevated heart center, shoulder relaxed, and you're just going to mentally vibrate the sounds. Sung, Wa, He, Guru. Just mentally vibrate that. Mentally vibrate that within your consciousness. And just let it penetrate. Sung, Wa, He, Guru. But you're only doing it silently. I'll plug in his repetition of it, but you're doing it silently, and I'll have him do it. Okay, now inhale. Exhale. Now sit quietly and become the observer. As an observer, you're just watching the dynamics of what's going on within you and around you. There's no judgment, there's no right or wrong answers, there's no shame, there's no blame. There is compassion because you are experiencing what it is you're observing. So be aware of the dynamics flowing through your body. The heat, the cold, the aches, the pains, the tingling sensations, the pulsing, the throbbing, whatever it is. Allow it to be there. Just observe the dynamics without judgment, but with compassion. Be aware of your emotional state. Again, no right or wrong answers, no judgment, no shame, no blame, whether you're happy, sad, angry, frustrated, calm, joyous, inspired, whatever it is, allow it to be there. Just observe the dynamics of your emotional state with compassion. Observe the breath. Your breath, we've controlled the breath throughout the class. Now observe the breath. How does the breath flow in and out of its own accord when you're not controlling it? The breath has been with you from the moment you were born. It'll be here until you decide to move on to the next realms. It's your constant companion. Make it one of your best friends. Your breath can help you get through all sorts of things. But just observe, how does the breath flow in and out of its own accord? It's a constant reminder that the universe pays attention to you. Your heartbeat is the rhythm of life that flows within you. Constant reminder that the universe is paying attention to you. Be aware of your thought patterns. Your thoughts, they come and they go. Again, there's no right or wrong answers here, whether you're dwelling on the past, the present, the future, people, places, things, issues, pets, financial situations, your job, your relationships. Again, no shame, no blame, just have compassion and just observe, where does your mind take you? And as you can observe the body, the emotions, the breath, and the mind, there's a vast part of your consciousness beyond these four dimensions that connect you with your unlimited self, connects you with your undying self, connects you with your infinite self, connects you with the cosmos, connects you with the universe, connects you with the divine flow of essence, however you define that for yourself. So dwell within your soul or spirit without judgment, without shame, without blame, with compassion. These five dimensions, they all coexist, so consolidate them into one complete experience of who you are at the moment, without judgment, without shame, without blame, with compassion, body, emotions, breath, mind, and spirit. Now inhale, exhale. We always end each class with a little song. It embodies why we do the yoga in the first place. So if you don't know it, you'll eventually learn it if you keep coming back long enough. So bring your palms together again, center the chest. Inhale. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. And we finish with the long Sat Nam. For those of you who are new, Sat means the totality of truth. Everything is included. All the good, the bad, the beautiful, the ugly. Whatever it is, living, inanimate objects, you name it, it's all there. Subparticle, quantum physics, dark matter, dark energy, multi-universes, galaxies, it's all included in the totality of truth. Nam is a unique manifestation of some element of that truth happening here and now, all around you and within you. So inhale deeply, full deep breath. Sa. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
If you want a copy of what we did today, I'm going to send you a link to a Serious Singh video. I'll send you an attachment with this Muse mantra. You can play that in the background and when you meditate. And I'll send you the yoga set, and also I'll remind you every week that we have a class.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, feel free to stay back and we can talk about it. If you want to go over next door and have some snacks from the Gurdwara, that's a whole nother dynamic you can work with. If you'd like to leave a donation, we have a donation box there. We don't turn anybody away. But, you know, realistically, we have to keep things flowing. So, and be a little generation of light within yourself that you carry out into the world, because there's just a lot of dark energy that goes on throughout your day, and you can bring a little bit of light. That's what this is all about.